what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at this Ford Fiesta ST. As you can tell by the ST badge over there, the ST stands for Sport Technologies, and the Ford Fiesta was ripping around town. Your little small subcompact hatch, hot hatch, front wheel drive, 6-speed manual, a turbocharged engine. It is a whole lot of fun to drive at an affordable budget. So today I'm going to take a look at this and see why it might be a viable option for you, or in case you're just here for shits and giggles, you get to see all around what this car is all about. So let's get started.
And before we get started, thank you to Honda West for letting us use this vehicle for a video. And if you're interested in this or anything else on their lot, be sure to check out the link in the description below.
All right, so let's start off with the engine bay for this thing. This crazy little subcompact hot hatch made 197 horsepower and 202 pound-feet of torque, which is insane for a car this size. And when we're on the test drive later on, you're going to see how fast it really is. And that was from a 1.6 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. The base power, if you got the base Fiesta, was about 120, which is pretty boring, but hey, that's not what we're in right now. Obviously, we have our hands on a 6-speed manual with a front-wheel drive drivetrain, which is, I believe, the only drivetrain available for this anyways. But you know what? With how much this thing weighs, under 3,000 pounds, and how much power it has, I'm going to show you later on the video what it really can do. Now, let's move on to the front end. So taking a look at the front end, we had a fairly simple looking, styling scheme across the Fiesta lineup. The base was obviously pretty, not to what I would like, driving around. But hey, the Fiesta ST definitely spicing things up a bit. As you can see, we have these red pepper seats and all that stuff, but we're talking about the front bumper. So you had your simple front end with your halogen daytime running lights, no LEDs anywhere to be found, low and high beams, halogens, turn signals, halogens, and even your fog lights. And that's kind of really about it. You have a little ST subtle badge that's on the front grille, letting people know, move out of the way, you're in a rush. But that's kind of all we had at the front end. So taking a look at the side now, let's take a look at these wheels. You had 17-inch wheels sitting on 205 series tires, which, hey, you know what? For a small car like this, they kind of fill the wheel gaps pretty well. They make it look standout-ish. I like the side profile, to be honest. It's pretty cool looking. They could have gone a lot of different ways, but they made it look pretty good, and I like that. I like that. So other than that, though, you have a little subtle lip at the back of the tailgate, kind of significant. I say that word every time, bro. I swear to God. You have that rear lip basically showing people that, hey, you're in an ST, don't mess with me, right? So that's what we got for the side. I'm gonna move on to the back. We are at the back end now, and I love the way the back end looks of the ST for some reason. It kind of has that mean, aggressive look to it, for as mean as you can get for this kind of, class of vehicle, right? You had the same thing as the front, a simple rear end. You would have your halogen brake lights, turn signals, reverse, and your running lights as well. You have a really cool looking diffuser, and it's got a little honeycomb kind of design to it, and you got a single twin outlet exhaust popping out the back, and it sounds not too bad. Actually, it doesn't sound anything unique enough to kind of show you guys, but hey, from the inside, you'll hear that on the drive. It sounds pretty good, so I'm happy with the way it is. And now that we're in the back anyways, let me open up this tailgate, and I'm going to show you how much space this has. All right, so with the seats up, you're looking at about 10.1 cubic feet of storage space with the second row up, but you can always put that down. The glory of hatches, you have a big opening space, and you can put the seats down to sleep in there if you want to. Hopefully you never have to, but hey, in case you gotta, you can get somewhere really quick and sleep, and then get somewhere back really quick too. Anyways, with that second row seat fold down, you have about 26 cubic feet. Right, so we're gonna open up the tailgate. Now that we have it open, with the second row up, you have about 10 cubic feet of storage. Hey, not too much, but it's a subcompact hatch. What do you really expect, right? The good thing about that, though, is when you fold down that second row, you have a big wide opening for storage, and you can put that second row down and you get up to 26 cubic feet of storage, which is usually more than, like, I think of a mid-sized sedan in the trunk area. So hey, you know what? It's smaller in footprint, but you have a lot of space if you really wanted to. Now that we've done, we've finished talking around, the vehicle, and I showed you the outside, I'm going to sit on the inside. Technically, I'm not going to move at all, but I'm going to show you around the vehicle on the inside too. Right, so I didn't move anywhere from the last scene. Not gonna lie, I've been sitting in the exact same spot. I've just been showing you around. So I'm in the interior here. I'm 6'1". If you guys didn't watch any of the previous videos, welcome to you. And hey, if you're liking this two-tone color combination, make sure you smash that like button. Anyway, so I'm 6'1", and I'm sitting in the front seat here. I'm pretty comfortable, man. Like, I don't have a completely super wide frame going on. You know, the bolsters of these seats hug you very nicely. Even the leg support is like, they come up. But I can see if I was probably any, of a different build, I'd probably have a little bit of an uncomfortable time. But these seats hug you really well. And I love the kind of two-tone. You got the leather going on with kind of a red fabric, material as well. So they are really well made, I think, and probably one of my favorite part about the car and the interior as well. You have your sunroof, if you can see that. Other than that, you have your heated seats, single stage for the front. You have basically tough materials everywhere. You have your dash that's hard touch, door panels, hard touch everywhere. But once again, for the class of vehicle that this is, that's kind of expected for, everywhere you kind of touch, you expect to kind of feel hard touch materials. You have a decent, looking front end though, not too cluttered. A little bit of just piano black plastic going on in the infotainment area. You have navigation, which is, nice to see. Bluetooth, you have dials, hashtags, save the knobs. I gotta say, I should make some merch off of that, eh, Benji?
For real though.
And other than that, I mean, you have dials for your HVAC controls. You have your 6-speed. You have some storage space, a 12-volt. Your steering wheel is nice to kind of grab. It kind of feels like leather, to be honest with you. I have a crisscross stitching pattern that's going on the inside, so I'll show you that. But other than that, you have a little ST badge going on. But there's not a whole lot to talk about on the interior portion. There's you have your analog gauges going on, and yeah, that's kind of about it. Your rear seats, I'm not really gonna go in there because I already know that I'm sitting pretty comfortably right now, and if I were to go back there, I would have a tough time. But on the rear even, you have the same hard touch materials everywhere. The seats, the best part probably about this vehicle in my opinion. And yeah, you have no really extra vents. You have no USB ports anywhere. You have no charging areas or anything like that, and that's kind of expected at this price range. So that's about it. So the last thing we got left right now is to take you out on this little test drive, and I'm going to show you what this thing is all about. Probably the best portion of the video. Stay tuned. Here we are. We're obviously following the speed limit. That's what we got to do around here. Wow. You guys see that little bit of wheel spin? This thing does have, like, I think performance all-season tires, or summer tires, sorry, and it's like minus 20 something. It was minus 40, but so it's gonna be a little slippery, obviously. It's a little wet, not the best conditions, but damn, this thing picks up so quick, man. I'm gonna show you the other way around, but yeah, the pickup is insane. And like I said, the power to weight ratio on this thing is pretty cool. It sure is a bumpy ride though, for some reason. I'm pretty sure it's just the lower suspension as well. So not the most comfortable in terms of probably casual driving, but man, if you're an enthusiast, you're probably gonna love it. It's a fun, affordable, cheap car, and with cool seats. My favorite part. All right, so while we're sitting at this red light, let me talk about pricing really quick. So the base ST brand new started at an MSRP of $24,000 Canadian. That works in to be about just shy of $22,000 for USD for our American viewers. So this one, with about 82,000 kilometers on, which is shy of 82,000, Honda West is selling it for about $14.9 thousand plus their applicable taxes, whatever they have. And a direct conversion works out to be about 11.6K USD with about 51,000 miles. So it doesn't seem like too bad of a deal to me. And that's the way the pricing worked for that. It's kind of crazy. People compare the ST, the Fiesta ST, the hatch to like the Fiat 500 Abarth, if I'm saying that right. Hopefully I am. The Hyundai Veloster Turbo, even though it's a pretty, it's a bigger car, the Mini Cooper S. Some people even look at I've heard people cross-shopping this with your Subaru BRZs and Scion FRSs. So crazy. I don't think I would compare those coupes to this, but this thing probably definitely has more space for like hauling stuff. But yeah, we have our last little stretch. Let me show you what this thing does. Holy man, this thing definitely has a quick pickup. Really impressive. I hope you saw that on cam. Benji, did you see that on cam?
Yeah, pretty dope.
Did you hear that?
Yes, sir.
Nice, okay. Man, it's crazy. The seats are super comfortable for me, at least with my size, and I could have pretty decent visibility. I don't see any issues for blind spots. They have, maybe the passenger blind spot might be a little bit more difficult to see through, but overall not that bad. The side mirrors have those little concave mirrors as well to kind of help with that blind spot aid as well. And other than that though, I think that's kind of all we got, man. The video's done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Really appreciate it. Really helps us out. And if you're still watching this video to this point, hey, we really appreciate you sticking around. Thank you so much. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace.